case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In the 1989 Supreme Court case, Graham v. Connor, the constitutional standard for excessive force used by law enforcement during arrests or investigatory stops, was front and center. This landmark case stemmed from an incident involving DeThorne Graham, a diabetic who found himself suffering from an insulin reaction that he tried to curb with orange juice. Graham's situation took a turn for the worse when respondent Connor, a Charlotte, North Carolina Police Department officer, found Graham's quick entry and subsequent hurried exit from a convenience store suspicious. Despite Graham's friend and driver, William Berry, explaining his sugar reaction, Officer Connor ordered the pair to wait while he investigated the incident at the store. As Graham's condition worsened, he staggered from the car, ran around it twice, and collapsed on the curb. Claiming excessive force in his resultant injuries, Graham sued. But the case found its way to the Supreme Court, after the lower court analyzed the case through the lens of the substantive due process test, as opposed to the Fourth Amendment's objective reasonableness standard. Supreme Court Chief Justice Rehnquist set the record straight during the trial by clarifying that objective reasonableness is the appropriate scale on which to measure whether an enforcement official has overstepped their bounds under the Fourth Amendment's protections. He made clear that the substantive due process test employed by the lower court was a misstep. In its decision, the Supreme Court highlighted that evidence was in favor of Graham, who was seeking damages for the physical force exerted upon him during the stop. The court ruled that the lower court's decision to grant a directed verdict for the respondents was a misjudgment. Deeming the force used in Graham's case as needing analysis through the Fourth Amendment's objective reasonableness standard, the Supreme Court referred the case back to the lower court, effectively necessitating a re-evaluation of the claim under the correct legal standard.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.